Yeah, I used to work for him doing construction, and it was fun. Like, not gonna lie, there were some times I hated life, but you know, it wasn't terrible all the time because you get to work with your hands and be outside. When it got terrible is when it's negative 120 wind chill and you are putting soffit on a house peak and the snow drifts are covering you and you can't even see yourself anymore because you're just covered in snow and your hands are like, your gloves are frozen around your hammer, and I'm just trying to like nail this, and I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna start doing YouTube. I heard that you can make some money at it, and so I just was thinking of ideas while I was doing construction. And the more miserable the job was, the more I would try to think of YouTube stuff. I'm like, I gotta get out of this. Like I enjoyed it on nice days, but there were sometimes it was just terrible. Like we're carrying shingles up a roof, and it's so hot the tar is melting, so I'm slipping as I'm climbing up it. And
where is this company at? It sounds like hell.
Well, no, it's just Indiana. Yeah, I used to work for him doing construction, and it was fun. Like, not gonna lie, there were some times I hated life, but you know, it wasn't terrible all the time because you get to work with your hands and be outside. When it got terrible is when it's negative 120 wind chill and you are putting soffit on a house peak and the snow drifts are covering you and you can't even see yourself anymore because you're just covered in snow and your hands are like, your gloves are frozen around your hammer, and I'm just trying to like nail this, and I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna start doing YouTube. I heard that you can make some money at it, and so I just was thinking of ideas while I was doing construction. And the more miserable the job was, the more I would try to think of YouTube stuff. I'm like, I gotta get out of this. Like, know that anyone actually was that like famous, successful, like owns a nice house and car type person. I thought that was completely unachievable. So to find something that gave me that opportunity when I've been looking for that for a long time was a huge deal. So I just jumped at it and gave it all I had. But
that's amazing, dude. That's the inspiring part. It's like not thinking something is achievable, and now you've surpassed what you believed was impossible.
Yeah, like I had never made much money. So when I saw that, like, it's my first podcast.
Dude, you're doing great.
I'm not good.
Just relax.
People think I'm on camera all the time, but I really don't like my thought is more like long-term approach to the video. So I plan ahead and I like take my time, and I'm like, I'm really bad at spontaneous
Well, we're
stuff,
saving the juicy questions. So.
We are. That's the thing.
Yeah, take your time. And we're just chilling. We're hanging.
So yeah, I thought it was completely unachievable, and I was taught that was unachievable. My parents are great people. I'm not trying to, talk bad or anything, but I was taught that, like a really humble, small lifestyle is good. And like, if you can get a job at a factory, you're successful. Like, so I didn't know. I was, you probably here had the same thing. I'm from small town Indiana, where if the people who work at like the local engine plant are successful because they make that factory money, that overtime and everything. So I thought that was success. So finding something like what I do now was completely out of the water, unbelievable. Like, I had that, like I'm standing in the shower, my first, the first couple months I was doing YouTube, and then you see like the revenue update or whatever. And I would just stand in the shower for like an hour, and I'm just thinking, I'm like sometimes just like a huge grin on my face. Like, I'm like, how in the world did this happen to me?
Does it feel like a fairy tale? Yeah. Like impossible, right?
Yeah. Like, I don't want to take it for granted because I realize a lot of people don't have that opportunity. And I thought when I found it that it was like, I live a very stress-free life. Like,
stress-free.
Yeah. Very stress-free. As much as YouTube might be stressful, it's fun stress. Like, so I don't want to take it for granted, but it's hard to imagine life before that. So to think that there's other people who don't even like, not that they don't have the ability to do it, but they haven't tried YouTube, or like they don't do YouTube. It's like, just blows my mind, because when I found it, I thought it was a secret because I didn't know anyone else knew like what you make. I don't know if it's still a secret or not, but I haven't told anyone the details because I thought as soon as they figure out like what I'm onto, they're gonna all like take it from me. And I'd never had anything like, I'm like, I gotta just keep it a secret. And someday I'll make a video talking about it.
Yeah.
I'm still not even ready to tell people like how I'm sure Mr. Beast has already covered every point that I think of in my head.
Yeah, but it's a personal journey. Like we all have different revenues on YouTube.
Yeah. And it's not like, I'm not trying to say I make like millions and millions of dollars on videos. I might, but
But you are.
well,